Sviatek?
Sviatek.
Why is there no N?
She's Polish. I don't know why.
So that she's a European.
No, I'm not.
Tega's job is to be a troll this morning.
I actually not. I'm just reading people's story that telling Zelensky to be nice to Putin so that they won't invade his land. That's like saying I should be nice to my wicked neighbor so he
He was
won't
warned by
arrest my
China to
husband.
develop a warm relationship.
That's
I
like,
love
what's the
it.
meaning of that?
We're in studio. And here we are, people. It is time for sports inside the locker room. 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. Here we are. Tega, how you doing?
I'm alive, but this weekend was good. I think the best thing that happened to sports happened yesterday after that Liverpool Chelsea match. I think they should have just brought down the World Cup for them because that match was no the way they played that match was too big for League Cup. They should have just as soon as they finished, FIFA just sent the World Cup and say, take. It was excitement.
See?
It was tense. It was emotionally draining.
Please use the word pulsating. They have used it many times.
Yeah, for neutrals, like you didn't send them. You were just walking by to go to your own. Just saw the match and you were dragged into this thing. It was amazing, and then it ended in banter. And so banter we shall have today. But first up, tell us the stories that we are going to go through, and then the numbers that people can interact with us.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's do this. You can see she's in fine form today, people. All right, by the way, we are streaming live right now up on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Go over there, watch the live stream, leave your comments, join the locker room. Okay, so let me take you through the stories very quickly, then I'll tell you all the different platforms you can actually use to contact us apart from YouTube. So, Swiatek sweeps past Conservate for Qatar Open title. We've got Nadal downing Nori to claim Acapulco title and remains unbeaten in 2022. Boo. I've taken my side, Tega. I've taken my stance. Russian Grand Prix cancelled in the wake of Ukraine crisis, says a Formula One. That's a big one. And Klopp unsure if Hotel and Firmino will play League Cup final. We've got Lampard mystified as VAR denies Everton a late penalty in City loss. And Aubameyang scores again as Barcelona beat Athletic. Fabian Ruiz strikes late at Lazio to fire Napoli to the top. And Leeds United part company with manager Bielsa.
Okay, that's it.
That's a lot that we've got coming your way. Okay, so I do remember you can send your WhatsApp messages into 0809-440-981. You can wait, should I give them the phone lines now?
No. Wait, hold on.
You can use the hashtag LockerRoom981 up on Twitter. The phone lines, they'll come your way in just a bit. All right, should we get into it?
Yes, let's get into it.
So, Poland's Iga Świątek swept aside Annette Kontaveit in the Qatar Open final on Saturday and dedicated her victory to the people who are suffering in Ukraine. Saying, I want to show my support to all the people who are suffering in Ukraine. And this was after she captured her 4th career title.
Okay, really interesting one for Iga Świątek. I'm so amazed by this girl. I think for me, I think her turning point in this tournament was when she faced Maria Sakkari, because she'd faced Maria Sakkari, I think 3 previous times and lost all times without winning a set. So she comes into this Qatar 1000 Masters and you can see she doesn't have the biggest serves, but what she does is the way she places her shots, and she's one of the best returners on tour.
Ooh.
So I think she returns about 40%, 47% or thereabout of people's first serves. So this is not just regular.
Not back and forth.
Not back and forth.
So also you play tennis, you don't know how hard that thing is.
So she just had a brilliant week. The next thing we saw, she was facing Maria Sakkari. And I was just like, oh my God.
You put your hands on your head.
What has this girl done to deserve this thing? But she gets to Maria Sakkari and blitz through her like she's never lost to Maria Sakkari before. It was the way she squared up to the girl, like, I've never lost to you. All those times I lost, it wasn't really me.
That mental game is
so her mental game was on point. It was the psyche to face something that you feel that several times is amazing. Then she blitzed Maria Sakkari in straight sets. And it wasn't like Maria Sakkari had a bad day. Maria Sakkari was fighting as usual. The girl was just beating
So
her.
Mary was like,
Mine was like, is it not the guy that beat
don't
this
you know
morning?
how to play the game?
But
I beat you how many times? You should act
exactly,
like it.
and that prepped her for the final because she meets Anna Kontaveit.
Wow.
Anna Kontaveit has played 9 finals since 2021. She's been winning. She was rock solid, rock solid until she got to that final, and then she lost in straight sets. And it wasn't just that she lost in straight sets; it was the way she was. She brings her best, and Iga Swiatek will just thwart it with a return. It was an amazing week for Iga Swiatek. But yes, she dedicated it to the people of Ukraine the same way Audrey Rublev, who won in Dubai. Of course, you know that he's Russian. Wins in Dubai, and then he writes on the camera, "No war, please." So I don't know if he's going home anytime soon.
Wow.
That's all I can
All
say.
I can say is, but you know
But
what?
congratulations on the win in Dubai. We await what will happen.
I have to say, sports has a major effect on politics.
No, sports is politics. I don't know why people think they should be separate.
Yeah.
Sports is
I
politics.
don't see how that happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's move on now. And Rafael Nadal continued his perfect start, perfecto people, in 2022, beating Cameron Norrie 6-4, 6-4 to lift the Acapulco ATP title in his first tournament since winning the Australian Open.
Well, I don't know what to say. That's the end of this story. He has won in Acapulco and he hasn't lost in 2022. There's nothing else to add. I think that's 14 matches now that he's won straight in 2022. We are looking for the first person to take his
See,
scalp.
at this point, the news is he didn't win.
Yeah,
we'd be like, okay.
Yeah, if he didn't win, then that's when we'll break the news. But Medvedev had the opportunity for revenge, and in the semi-finals, and Medvedev lost to him woefully. You know how they say the thing you've done before, you will do it again. Has he lost him in Australian Open? He lost him again. But brilliant one by Rafa Nadal. Brilliant start to the season. Hopefully he can keep up his fitness, and we'll see where he goes to from here. Because next up, this is hard court he's winning. We've not even entered clay season where he thrives. So let's see what he will do this year.
My goodness. 2022. I'm excited, people. I'm excited. All right, remember 0809 440 981. Send those WhatsApp messages in, and let's go over to what is happening. So the Russian Grand Prix, which was scheduled for September 25th, has been cancelled. Wow. You don't say. In the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, this is what the sports owners, Formula One, announced on Friday.
Yes, so huge deal for, again, more things are coming. So the Grand Prix was cancelled, and they're saying, and here's why it's tricky. They're saying they're monitoring recent events, and that's why it was cancelled. But it's supposed to take place all the way in September. So my question is, what happens if everything is settled in 1 month?
Consequences.
Oh yeah,
they said, you know what people said? They've said short-term and long-term
consequences. Okay, so that's it. So that's why it's cancelled. I mean, anything happening in Russia right now, nobody's going. So don't bother. So it's understandable that this was cancelled because this was happening in Russia, and so that's happening. FIFA too has said that no matches will be played in Russia, and even if the Russian team plays,
no flag,
no national anthem. Now here is the trick about the thing. I understand that you don't want to punish the players for the government's action, because in FIFA, first of all, they say no government interference. So if they don't want to punish the players for the government's action. However, whether you like it or not, it's still Russia that's getting the glory. You know, once Russians step up there, they are the ambassadors of Russia.
What's it called? So
it's like the Olympic Committee. You know, at the end of the day, they're still.
So you can say it's the Russian athletes Olympics, whatever it is.
Yeah, Olympic Committee.
But it's still
Russian. So I totally understand where they're coming from. But
you know what? Between a rock and a hard place, it's like
there's
no
to.
great
There's no
way to do this.
So moving the Champions League was one of the consequences. Now the Formula One Grand Prix has moved, and then FIFA taking down flags and national anthem. Who knows where we'll go to from here?
Oh boy. All right, let's take a look at what you have to say up on WhatsApp. We've got this one in from ZZ Classic, who says, if Barcelona can continue the winning streak like this, there's no need for me to look for a girlfriend then. And Femi said, someone said Chelsea fans are quiet because their liver was in the pool, so battered by Kepa Arrizabalaga. #LockerRoom981.
Femi,
That's how you
Femi,
end a message.
Femi.
All right. Do remember you can also use the hashtag lockerroom981 up on Twitter. We're going there right now, and you can go over to youtube.com/smooth981 FM Lagos to leave your messages up on the live stream. And speaking about the live stream, please go over there to see Tega with a one finger typing. It is epic. I love it. And thank you, Tega. So remember, hashtag lockerroom981 up on Twitter and youtube.com/smooth981 FM Lagos for your messages to be left on the live stream. Okay, let's move on now.
And this is where we open the phone lines because I don't know how to talk about this match.
I'm not sure people. It's like the English language became very difficult when people were talking about the match.
Just read
so Jurgen Klopp challenged Liverpool to chase a historic quadruple after the Reds won the League Cup final in a dramatic penalty shootout against Chelsea on Sunday. He said, "This is the start. We're not silly. You need luck. We have to survive, work hard, and we have to play on Wednesday again," which I cannot believe at this moment.
Yeah, but he's right. The fact that they have to, as much as they've won such a fantastic, pulsating, emotional game, they still have to forget about it and come back and try to fight for something else. Find a new hunger. Despite the fact that they'll be in a celebratory mood. Yes, they're chasing titles on four fronts. They're still in the FA Cup. They're still in the Champions League, especially with the 2-0 win against Inter Milan. And then they're still in the Premier League because they're 6 points behind Manchester City and they have a game in hand. So really, really tough or really interesting season for them. But the one thing that will give them confidence is this win against Chelsea. Now, there were too many things that happened in this match. I don't even know where to start.
Should I give the phone lines?
So now I want you to give the phone lines. Which was your biggest bone of contention? Was it the Lukaku offside? Should Keita have had a red card against Liverpool? Or was it Kepa Arrizabalaga who was brought on to save Chelsea during the penalty shootout and then cost Chelsea a heartbreak during the penalty shootout? The numbers to call are
0144899981. Call us up 0144899981. And we've got this message in from Chimabi Victor who says, "Congratulations to Liverpool for winning their first trophy. I'm so happy as the noise pollution at Alaba International reduced drastically because we all slept peacefully as Chelsea lost. And for Barcelona, they have found their scoring boot, but I'm still not convinced with their performance, most especially their defense." And the phone lines are going, people. Let's go straight into it. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Who do we have on the line? What's your name and your location?
Yeah, this is Clement calling from Badagry.
All right, Clement, go ahead.
So, the match was very, very interesting. Very interesting, very intense, very packed. But for me, the most contentious was Lukaku's goal.
Okay. Okay, I'm with you on that Lukaku's goal, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, even after the match, some of us went back to YouTube views and watching, going over it. Lukaku was clearly onside. Lukaku was clearly onside. I still don't know why the referee didn't go and check the VAR. They just decided there and then, and the match just continued. So for me, that goal would have been the decider and would be unfortunate.
All right, so I'm with you on that. So you are with Lukaku's offside goal. Let's take another call and hear what the person has to say.
0144899981. Keep them coming in.
Yeah, which one was the most contentious for you? Let's take this call.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, goodbye. Let's take another call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Who do we have on the line? Boston. Okay, Boston from traffic. Go ahead.
The part I love so much about the match was that penalty by Kepa. He just bulldozered the trophy, Champions League trophy away years back. He also just did. He was meant to be their savior, but it became
their betrayer. He was meant to be Jesus and he was Judas Iscariot.
So the match was intense, just like a World Cup final. It was everything. But I just want to say that what's happening with England and their officiating with VAR nowadays.
My brother, I don't know. I don't know. This thing can only happen in England. But hey, here we are. All right.
All right then, Matt. Thank you so much for your call. Let's see if we can take another one right now. Hello, good. Oh, thank goodness for that, because I just looked at the time. We need to take a break. But when we get back, there's still more chance for you to have your say. Call us up on this line, 0144899981. That is the number. We'll hear from you right after this.
Your music so it's crazy. I stayed yesterday. So I was with Somto and Chukwude.
Mhm.
So you know if Chukwude is a Chelsea fan. So as I just get into the place, I see him wear his Chelsea jersey. I said, if we're losing today, no sense. How dare you wear your jersey? Everybody's wearing mufti. You're wearing jersey. You're losing today.
Wow.
My dear, that's how we sat down. Match was great. And truly, let me not lie to you.
Mhm.
I just wanted Liverpool to win. Because you see, my mother doesn't watch football. But she knows when Chelsea is playing. That's she just come. So she calls. She said, Tega, and you're not coming back, Abi? I said, no. She said, okay. I know you're not coming back because they are showing football. I said, how do you know? She said, they are shouting. Every time Chelsea is playing.
Oh my God.
There's this
oh, we got messages.
there's this viewing. Okay, we'll read all of them.
Yeah,
There's this viewing center near her house. So every time they're playing
She
football,
was just
she knows that Chelsea is playing. So she just said, they are playing football. I said, how do you know? She said, they are shouting. I was just like, this Chelsea football must lose so that this place will be quiet. But when Lukaku, but when Lukaku came on, I actually wanted Lukaku to score the winning goal. So when he scored that goal, and I was looking for the offside, and I did not see the offside, I did like this. Offside did not come out. I did like this. Offside did not come out. I did like this. I said, God have mercy. They showed it just now. You need to see. He's clearly on the light patch, which is one patch behind the dark patch. Van Dijk's foot is on the dark patch. They went all the way to draw the line from here and say, this side is offside. If he scores with this side, now people will say it's not a goal. That is handball. I was like, what is happening here?
Okay, yeah, everybody has something to say about this thing, so this is going to be real interesting.
So when we come back.
Hold on, what are people saying? Okay, Adirogba, haven't recovered from the heartbreak. My brother, you have to. You're in Nigeria. They're not paying you.
So we'll have to. So what we'll do is we'll start with the messages. No.
Wait, hold on. How many messages should we take? Because there's plenty of them coming
because
in.
there's no stories. There's no story of importance. Okay, yes, Barcelona won. Okay. It's not like they're winning the La Liga.
So we can feel free to share everybody's messages.
Just share as many messages as possible.
Okay.
Let's just go with the flow.
Where's my water? My throat will be dry after reading what you all have to say.
Okay, I will help you. So when you get to one point, just point in my direction. So let's read as many messages as possible, and then we'll take as many phone calls as possible.
Okay.
So side by side, so that if you're reading messages through, it will be boring.
You sent on WhatsApp. You sent on YouTube. I love it. Keep sending, man.
So we'll do both. So we'll do this message have plenty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Studio.
All right, here we are back in, and your messages are just pouring in up on 0809 440 But we're still taking calls, right?
Yes, we are taking calls.
Oh yeah, 0144 89981. That's the message. Oh, that's the number to call us up on. And I see the phone lines are going again. Let's see if we can take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Could you please turn your radio off for us? We're getting a little bit of a feedback. So we've taken you off air, but we're going to put you back on right now. What's your name and your location? Alhaji Adamu. Okay, go ahead. You're in transit right now, right? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
It's a heartbreaking game, actually. And the Lukaku goal, I wouldn't know why they did what he did. It's really, really heartbreaking. And the Keita stuff, he ought to have gotten a red card.
Mm-hmm.
The officiating in in UK these days. I don't know what is
So
happening.
these
I don't know.
Nigerians need
Instead
help.
of improving, we're getting backward.
All right,
All
Alaji.
right, Alaji,
Oh,
thank
you
you so
can
much.
hear the
I'm
heartbreak,
telling you,
man.
but I will come back to that red card eventually and why it shouldn't have been a red card. Go ahead.
Okay, let's take another call. Hello, good morning. Oh, and goodbye. Keep trying. 0144899981. But hey, we got WhatsApp messages. This one in Austin from Katie says, Chelsea got their livers pulled out yesterday, but I just love the way Tuchel called them together and psyched them up. That was a sign of maturity, implying that they shouldn't dwell so much on the defeat.
Thank you, Austin.
Whilst JB has sent in a message, let's see if I can get to it.
No, we can't.
He's got something to say, and we'll see it later on. Whilst Josh says everything goes wrong when it gets to England. Before VAR, they had the worst officiating in Europe. Now with VAR, no difference. There's no difference. Whilst Femi said, someone said Chelsea fans. Oh, I've seen. I think I've read that one out already, Femi.
Yeah.
This one in from Ola from Ikoyi says, I'm worried about VAR decisions in England. More wrong decisions have been made using VAR than the correct ones, than to correct the wrong that it's meant to do. Our Super Tega, are you not worried?
I'm worried.
Okay, let's take another call now. 0144899981. Hello, good morning. Kingsley from where? Okay, Kingsley from Ikeja, go ahead.
Yeah, so as a Chelsea fan, I wouldn't want to dwell on that Lukaku goal that was ruled offside for a reason I wouldn't know. I will actually want to dwell on the dancing keeper because he was just all and around everywhere yesterday. Without even having his hand around one ball, the one he even managed to touch, he punched into the net. So it was just the off man for me yesterday, and missing that goal, it was like an intentional act, like they wanted to pay them back.
Wow.
Okay, you don't use me, right? Okay, this is an opportunity I've got, and then he just felt I'll blast the ball over.
Kingsley.
Yes, look at the intent, look at his face. Go and rewatch the penalty. It wasn't even, as in there was no sense of urgency, nothing to show.
Kingsley, it's okay. Kingsley, you made up your mind. I love it. All right, then. Let's go back to the messages because we really have a lot coming in. So, Olumide Brown from Apapa says, all the goals that Chelsea scored were offside. Let's live with that. Chelsea lost and Liverpool won, and the whole world is at peace.
Okay.
Wow. All right, sir. Tyra from Maja says the refereeing in that Chelsea versus Liverpool game was conspired to frustrate the match into penalties. Good game through and through. Even if the goalposts were stacked on each other, Kepa's shot would still not enter.
Yeah.
Tyra, why are you like this? What did they do to you? MI from Makoka says about that final, that was the best goalless draw I have watched in a while. I don't think Kepa was brought in to save penalties. He was brought on to save Chelsea's reputation because they would have been outraged if a club owned by a Russian won. The goal by Lukaku was a goal every day of the week, twice on Sunday, and
I'm
not forgetting public holidays.
Am I?
Oh my days. And Shay says, I did vex. Lukaku's goal was one side. England, your VAR is now video affliction referee. Tega, Chelsea's won trophy since May 2021 to today, February 2022, cannot be compared to that of Liverpool. It seems Arrizabalaga ate Mufu before shooting that penalty.
Haba. Okay,
Wow.
let's take some stories while let's talk about Barcelona a little bit. They spent small money. Let's talk about them small.
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh no, we can't talk about. Let's also talk about one penalty that wasn't given. Manchester City, Everton. Let's take that story.
Okay, so Everton manager Frank Lampard claimed even his 3-year-old daughter could see that his side should have been awarded a penalty late on in that 1-0 defeat by Manchester City in the Premier League on Saturday. He said, I was calm. I was not shouting and ranting at him. I wanted to know if he was offside in the build-up, but I have been told it wasn't in the build-up.
Yeah. So
Wow.
okay. So this offside in the build-up that people were talking about started when Pep Guardiola did his interview. I said, oh, it was offside. Oh, it was offside. Okay, that offside wasn't in the build-up. It wasn't in the build-up. If they took the ball 2 plays back, that offside would still not have been in the build-up. But clear penalty by Rodrigo. So Manchester City has struggled all game. Everton played brilliant football. Manchester City has struggled all game. And then they made a mistake in the back. Kane made a mistake in the back. Phil Foden scores a goal. 2 minutes later, the ball goes to the other end in the Manchester City box and comes to Rodrigo. Now the ball was shot in the 18-yard box, but it was moving a little too fast for Rodrigo. He lunges and he uses his hand to stop that ball. It's not like his hand was not even in natural position. It was away from his body. He moves it towards the ball. The ball hits his hand. It helps him control the ball, and then he clears. Referee said no penalty. VAR said no penalty.
What is this VAR good for?
To my shock and surprise, I'm looking at the penalty in replay over and over again. And even the referee in the studio said, I don't understand why it was not a penalty. Like, he made that referee stammer. I've seen that referee defend other poor officiating decisions that were taken. But on that matter,
It was like
he couldn't
even
defend
I
it.
cannot do
Even I
this.
cannot do this. So shocking. Manchester City now wins the game by 1-0 and now creates a 6-point gap between themselves and Liverpool. So again, has to come down. Dear FIFA, please, English referee should not make it to World Cup. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry this year. So please, help me help myself.
Oh my God.
All right. Let's take the next
Do
story.
Barcelona.
Let's do Barcelona and then we'll take some
Okay,
messages.
so Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored for the third game in a row and helped a much improved Barcelona to earn a comfortable 4-0 home win against Athletic Bilbao in La Liga on Sunday.
Yes, so Barcelona getting back up, and again, Koeman started trending, and I just want to say that Koeman did not have the resources that Xavi is now enjoying. You know, Barcelona did a good deal, a good business deal in the market recently, and you cannot remove the input of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who's come into Barcelona and he's scoring goals for fun. You cannot remove the fact that Dembele somehow is now fit amazingly, and he's also helping to score goals. You cannot take away Adama Traore is not a guy that scores many goals. He's the only forward in the world I know that is judged based on his number of crosses. He doesn't score. He just runs across the ball. But even those crosses are delivering results. So, Barcelona has a healthier team and a depth in squad and some young players that are coming through the ranks and giving Xavi something to work for. Now, it may seem a little too far, too stretchy to try and reach for the La Liga because I think they are maybe 13 or 14 points behind, but they're looking like they're going to get into the top four comfortably as opposed to before when they weren't even going to get into the top four. So, congratulations to Barcelona and on getting that one. For Atletico Madrid, it's prayer time. And add a little fasting with a sprinkling of holy water.
All right, so because we've got just about a minute and a half left, let's go over to youtube.com. I see your messages. youtube.com/smooth981fm Lagos. And Miko Razon says, I think Chelsea was robbed with that cancelled goal.
All right.
Whilst LK Aderogba says, I haven't recovered from the heartbreak, but that has to be the best final I've watched in a very long time. What a game. What a game, he says. Also says, EPL referees keep showing us their incompetence day after day. Lukaku was clearly onside and the VAR didn't come in. Keita should have seen a red card and the referee used the VAR. It's just incompetence at this point. Whilst we've got more in from Patrick Ede, who says, everybody keeps talking about the Lukaku goal. What about the Matip goal?
Well, the Matip goal was so you have to look at the infringement of Van Dijk.
Before you say this, let me just read Chris's one. Okay. Chris up on WhatsApp also said, please, how was the Matip goal offside? Can someone explain this rule to me? That's where you come.
All right, so Van Dijk was offside and he was interfering with play because he was the one that was marking the Chelsea defender that could have covered that space. Now, would he have gotten to the ball before Sadio Mane? We will never know because Van Dijk did a good job, but Van Dijk was offside. And so because Van Dijk interfered with play, even if he didn't touch the ball, but he interfered with play by obstructing a Chelsea defender from doing his work. So it's an offside goal. Matip's goal was definitely offside. Lukaku's goal still questionable. But for the red card that people are talking about for Keita, both players had high boots. And I think that's what Stuart Atwell did. Both players played dangerously, and he was just like, it was when Keita's foot was coming down. So he didn't see the justification to give the red card, even if it was a dangerous tackle, because both players played dangerously.
All right, we're going to end the show with this message in from Olarinwaju Akomu up on YouTube. He says, Liverpool! And that's where we end. People, make sure you go and check her out at Tega Supreme up on Twitter and go and find out what women are doing in the world of sports, things to be celebrated. Let's not talk about blessing, but other things, other women doing good things. Check out at LIS International with no A between the N and the L, the final N and L, at LIS International up on Twitter, up on Instagram as well, up all over social media. Coming up, good music right here on Smooth. Bye, guys. I was wondering why you were running, and then I was like, oh yeah, YouTube. Thank you.